You run a local business. Your website looks like it was built 10 years ago, so you decide to invest in a sleek, modern redesign. You hire a team, pick new colors and fonts, and eventually launch a beautiful new site. Then, almost overnight, your organic traffic flatlines. Worse, the phone completely stops ringing. This failure usually stems from focusing exclusively on visual style, like applying a fresh coat of paint while ignoring the technical components that dictate whether a customer can even find the site. When you change layouts, rewrite headings, or delete pages just because they look outdated, you are tearing down the invisible digital infrastructure that search engines have spent years reading and trusting. If you prioritize aesthetics while wiping out all that earned SEO value, your expensive new website immediately turns into a massive financial liability. To avoid this, you have to look at the assets you already have. An old service page might have an incredibly weak design, but it could still be pulling in a steady stream of qualified traffic. If you delete a URL during a rebuild, users and search engines hit a broken page, falling into a 404 error and dropping your rankings. You must build a direct bridge, a redirect, so traffic safely reaches the new page. Before you delete a single line of code, you have to audit your site. You need a complete inventory of your top organic landing pages, the pages driving phone calls, and your internal linking structure. Knowing exactly which pages are already working for your business and explicitly protecting those invisible assets is the most critical first step in the planning phase. Once the existing assets are protected, the focus has to shift entirely to how people actually find local services. The vast majority of your prospects are searching, comparing options, and trying to call you from a phone. To measure how well your site handles that mobile traffic, search engines use a specific set of metrics known as Core Web Vitals. Core Web Vitals measure real-world performance, how fast a page loads, responds to a tap, and maintains visual stability. But a careless redesign with oversized images and excessive scripts wrecks these metrics, causing layouts to shift and performance to plummet. A proper redesign bakes speed in from the start. That requires aggressive image compression, stripping out heavy code, and ensuring click-to-call buttons are actually easy to tap. Your desktop site can look like a masterpiece, but if the mobile experience is slow and frustrating, the entire project has failed its purpose. Technical performance only buys you a visitor's attention for a few seconds. Once the page loads, they need to instantly understand exactly what you do and who you help. Your messaging has to explicitly align with local search intent. That means clearly stating the specific cities or neighborhoods you serve and ensuring those details match what is listed on your Google business profile. From there, you have to prove your credibility using specific trust signals. Local searchers are actively looking for Google reviews, clear before and after project examples, and local certifications to validate your business. You cannot bury these details on an About Us page. These trust signals need to be placed right next to your key decision points, flanking your contact forms and service descriptions. When you combine fast technical performance with clear, hyper-local messaging and highly visible trust signals, you turn a passive browser into a ringing phone. For any local business, launch day involves high-stakes system activation, requiring rigorous validation before the site goes live. At a minimum, you have to verify every single URL redirect is functioning. You must confirm your indexability settings allow search engines to actually read the site and rigorously test your conversion tracking to ensure form submissions work. A redesign must be engineered to be clearer, faster, and more trustworthy than its predecessor. Strategic digital engineering protects your current traffic and creates the necessary conditions to multiply local business revenue. For local businesses in Northern Virginia and the Washington, D.C. area, navigating this process requires a specialized partner like USA Marketing Pros. Our agency combines Google Business Profile Optimization, targeted local SEO, and performance-driven design strategies to build websites structurally engineered for lead generation. To learn how to redesign your local business website safely and generate more leads, visit usamarketingpros.com today.